It's Vlogmas day 8, you guys. Vlogmas has been such hard work, and it has me focusing a lot on what it means to be productive as a reseller and making the best use of my time. So it's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Welcome to Vlogmas day 8. Alrighty. Whether you resell full-time or part-time, I can guarantee you struggle with time management, or you have at one point. Maybe you have things on lock now and it's not as much of a struggle for you. And if that's the case, please drop some tips below so that the rest of us can be more productive with our time. But have you ever gotten to the end of a day and you think, man, did I really do anything? Did I really accomplish anything today? I think the #1 way that we can get away from that is to form, at least in your own mind, if not writing it down, what does your ideal day as a reseller look like? What do your breaks look like? What do your productive moments look like? What are you accomplishing in that day? In today's video, that's basically what I'm doing, is telling you and telling myself what my most productive day as a reseller would look like. And this isn't an extreme most productive day video. This is the ideal daily task, daily habits, if you will, as a reseller. So these are the things that I put together, the breaks that are important to me, the things that are important to accomplish, and then some absolute must-dos. Let me know as you're watching these which ones fit your reselling style and how maybe your reselling model differs from what I do. Pour yourself a cup of coffee or tea while we talk about a reseller's productive day. This is a tea you guys have to try. It's a Bigelow vanilla chai black tea. It is amazing, but I'm actually recording this part pretty late in the day, and since that's a caffeinated black tea, I won't be drinking that. I am going to be drinking this caffeine-free passion tea, and just wait until you see how beautiful this tea is. This tea is pink, you guys. How beautiful is that? It tastes so good. This is not like a weak tea. It is super, super fruity. It's almost like a hot cider, but I don't know exactly what the flavors are. It just tastes fruity. It's so good. And come on, guys, it's pink. How beautiful. In my perfect day, I would make my bed. I can't even imagine making a video about the daily habits of a reseller without including listing. So I have my phone out. I always draft from my phone, and I use my tablet to photograph because my phone is pretty old, and my husband got me a nice rockin' tablet that has a way better camera on it. I will probably upgrade my phone this next year, but for now, my tablet camera is definitely better, but I draft from my phone. So I'm gonna get some listings drafted, and then I will use my tablet to photograph them, and that is absolutely a daily habit every reseller needs to have. Get something listed. Even if you get one thing listed, list from your drafts, list something. I do have an entire video out about how I list quickly, especially when I was listing 50 items a day. But just real quickly, I wanted to share a couple tips with you. I enjoy listening to something, you know, a podcast or one of your YouTube videos while I'm working, but while I'm listing is not the time. I find myself focusing too much on that and not on the task at hand. Those things are better suited for like when you're photographing or you're doing some mindless task. Listing takes a lot of mental preparation, so maybe listen to music that you already know. Listen to music without lyrics, some jazz or some, you know, just instrumental Christmas music, whatever it is that will allow you to focus all of your mind and your mental energy into the actual listing task. That is definitely tip 1. The second tip I have for you on listing quickly would be to start a new listing. I know everyone wants to sell similar based off of either your own items or a listing from someone else's, but I'm telling you, especially if you just have a mound of things and you have a pretty good idea about what you're going to want for those items, the time it takes you to look up an item and sell similar and then change all those specifics is better spent listing from scratch 2 items. I promise you it's going to save you time. Just give it a try and see if it works for you. The last tip I have for you about listing quickly would be, if you're wanting to list 20 items, if you're wanting to list 10 items, however many items, pull out all of those items at once and lay them in front of you as a pile. The more you see that pile dwindle and you see exactly how many items are left, the less likely you are to get up for another break or check your Instagram or your phone, or, you know, in some way deviate from the task at hand. There's something magical that happens when you see the items right in front of you. So gather up the items you want to list and put them right in front of you. Those are my 3 really simple tips to getting you to list more efficiently today. No perfectly productive reseller workday would be complete without sharing your Poshmark closet. So when I share my Poshmark closet, I open up my closet, and then this little button, this little icon in the upper right of the wrench and ruler, you're gonna click on that, and then down here, bulk listing actions, click on share to followers there. And now you are able to select every single listing that you want to share to your followers. Let's see, it's 9:35 right now. I'm gonna go through and select every item, make sure any of the items that have already sold, like this dress, get taken off of there or don't get shared. It's 9:35, let's see how long it takes me to select every item. Okay, it is 9:39. I have selected 338 listings, and I'm just gonna click share to followers. It really didn't take that long. I mean, we're talking less than 5 minutes. I should probably offer this more of my time in a day, and it's just the monotony of it, I suppose. But a lot of things in this job are monotonous. You know, listing is monotonous. This is only 5 minutes a day. Why am I not doing this 3 times a day? I have no excuse. This is free other than 5 minutes of my time. So this is my pledge that I will endeavor to share my closet more often, you guys. One thing about sharing from your phone or tablet or whatever mobile device you are using is that you cannot click off of this screen. You must keep it on here while it shares these listings. And you can see it's already been 3 minutes just on this screen. So don't do this at a time where you may need to take a phone call. You may need to be editing a video or whatever it is that you use your phone for, editing listings, anything like that. You need to be able to gasp, put your phone down for 10 minutes. So just a word of warning if you're going to share from your mobile device. There's not a chance my perfect day would happen without going for a run. If it was on the treadmill, if it was outside, my perfect day, I would absolutely spend time running. I know you probably get busy with so many things in a day that taking time for your physical health seems like the least important task, but I promise you it should be one of your most important. To dedicate 30 minutes or an hour to yourself, think of all of the labor-intensive tasks that you have as a reseller. Our jobs kind of get a rap for being like a sedentary, you know, in front of the computer all of the time. That is not the case. You ever box up 30 to 50 orders from a weekend of sales? It is very labor intensive. Now I want you to imagine 10 years from now when you are still a successful reseller doing those same tasks, but you've neglected your body over 10 years. You said no to 30 minutes a day of physical activity or an hour of physical activity, and you put yourself on the back burner. You will be more successful even as a reseller if you would just dedicate a bit of time to you, not to mention so many benefits. Exercise releases endorphins, and endorphins make people happy. Isn't that what they say in Legally Blonde? It is the absolute truth. I promise you, you'll find a joy and a happiness in working out, even if it's not the first day. Dedicate 5 minutes to yourself. My perfect work day as a reseller has to include some shipping, hopefully, because that means that things sold the day before. So even though I know it's the most labor-intensive part of our job, it should also be, well, the most rewarding part of your job, because it means somebody bought something. So I have these 2 pair of Nikes going out today. $84 plus $10 shipping and $75 plus $10 shipping. Shout out to my husband, the real MVP, because he sourced both pair of those. I sold this beautiful enamel bow pin. I labeled this girly, chic, vintage, enamel rhinestone, gold tone bow pin. It sold for $10 with free shipping. This gorgeous bag here, let me tell you how I titled this. This was kind of hard to sell. If designer bags wasn't where my splurge was, I probably would have just kept this because it is so beautiful and eclectic. But I titled this Vintage Beaded Rhinestone Tapestry Upholstery Purse Bag Brass Hardware. It sold for $25. I did take a best offer. Plus the buyer paid $8.80 shipping. It is super clean inside, and I paid $1 for this bag. So $1 into 25. I sold some Lego. I got these on retail arbitrage when Walmart had their big Lego clearance right before the new Lego launch on August 1st. These sold for $27.90 plus free shipping. They weigh almost nothing, so I will be able to send them first class. And yeah, so a really nice profit. I only paid a couple dollars for this. I sold both of these tiny little pins to the same buyer. This is a pair of praying hands and it's a gold pin. And this one is a cross. So these were in a little like tackle box of jewelry that I bought. I bought the little box because there was a gold bracelet or a gold necklace in there. The entire box cost me $10 and I decided to go ahead and list the miscellaneous pieces. These paid for the entire box, which is crazy. But I've sold watches out of that box. I've sold all kinds of stuff. I've made way more than my money back off of that $10 box with the piece of gold jewelry in it. This is not an item that I'm recommending you go out searching for, but if you come across a deal like I did, these were only like, what did I pay? $2 maybe for a bag of, I don't know, close to 100 of them. I mean, I'm absolutely pennies into these. These four were all the state of Hawaii and I lotted them up. They sold for $15 plus $4.30 shipping. I did take a best offer on those, but some of them are really pretty detailed. Anyway, state souvenir spoons. I mean, there has to typically be something really special about them before they're worth anything at all. But if the price is right, I couldn't lose on a deal like this. I paid 25 cents a glass for these and I actually bought 6. I asked you guys several videos ago how I should sell those, if I should lot them up, if I should make them pairs. I ended up making them pairs. I've already sold one pair, so 25 cents a piece. My entire buy cost for all 6 of them is $1.50. This is the second pair I have sold for $25.50 plus $12 shipping. So I'm already $50 profit on this and I still have a set left to sell. Let's go. This is an item that's interesting enough. I will show you guys how I ship this.
I sold some Pokemon cards.
Woohoo! What kind of Pokemon cards are they?
Ancient Origins. Sold them for $22 plus $4 shipping.
Way to go! High five, son!
I'm gonna go play Fortnite now.
Okay. Wait, are you gonna package this order?
No, I gotta go. My squad needs me. Bye, Mom.
Very first thing I'm going to do on my state-of-the-art scale here is weigh these. They are over 2 pounds, so if I can get these into a regional rate A box, it's going to save me money over shipping them by weight. And these are really thick glass, so it's not quite as fragile, and I feel good that I'm going to be able to get these into a regional rate A box. Here's something else I have a video about, and that is Mattress Pad. This is your fragile shipment best friend. I will definitely link that video below, but let me show you how I use this. So I have the 2 glasses individually wrapped as well. This padding is going to envelop this. I'll put a piece of bubble wrap on top of this as well. But I just feel really good about this. I don't think these glasses are going anywhere. And I feel like they're very secure in this box shipped this way. Some of my best days at work are really, really busy, but guess what? I work really close to my microwave. So these are so fast in the microwave, you guys. 18 grams of protein in the bag, and you literally just pop this bag in the microwave and heat it up, and a bag is a serving. I put some fresh avocado in with it also. I mean, like, tell me this doesn't look delicious. And these, at my Walmart, this bag is not even $2, so what an amazing lunch. One of the laws of eBay is as soon as you get your shipments done, someone will pay for something that they hadn't yet paid for. I sold some Sweet Valley books. Let's see, Sweet Valley Kids. Here they are. Do you guys remember these? Buyer paid $7.60 plus shipping, but it's a lot of 3 of them, so I better find the other 2. Here they are. Yeah, these 3 books. Buyer's all in it. Just over $10 for these. And they're going out too. While we're talking about being productive, I want to share with you guys a little tip on how to print scan sheets, because that saves you a lot of time at the post office, and I'm going to actually show you how to save a little money on your scan sheet as well. So while you're in the bulk shipping, you have to be in bulk shipping. The same screen that allows you to print your labels, you're going to click right here on Print USPS Scan Form. So once you click that, it's going to actually ask you to generate a scan form. That typically populates here, but I have already done it in this case. And once your scan form is generated, you'll go right down here and click print. Whenever I click to print this, I'm going to show you a really quick tip that will enable you to use half as much ink on this. And throughout the duration of a year, if you're printing a scan sheet every single day, that really starts to add up. So right over here on the side, pages per sheet, just click 2. And now that scan sheet is going to be half the size. Yeah, you're still using an entire sheet of paper, but you're using half as much ink. And the post office doesn't mind as long as they can scan this here. This goes straight in the garbage after they scan it anyway. So that's what I do. Click print and print a half a sheet scan sheet every day to take to USPS. One daily habit of a good reseller would be to check your feedback. And I'm getting on here to check my feedback and I notice I have a neutral feedback. Do you see that? The third one down says cute but cheap, wore once and already cracking. These are brand new boots from Walmart, but they're boots from Walmart. They're time and true brand and they still have the Walmart tags on them. I sold them at a discount compared to what Walmart offered, even including the shipping. So I'm not really sure what else I could have possibly done here. They are Walmart boots, but I'm not really concerned enough to reach out to the buyer either because it's a neutral feedback and it's not going to affect my seller rating whatsoever. It's not going to affect my feedback percentage or anything. So that neutral feedback can stay there. It's fine. Other than that, everything looks great. Fine seller, quick delivery, awesome, really fair seller. Thank you. It has arrived, worked as described, and the shipping was mega fast. I get a lot of comments on quick shipping. Anyway, so yeah, definitely check your feedback daily and make sure that no one snuck in there and left you some erroneous negative feedback. There's a timeline, and I think it's something like 90 days though, but there's definitely a timeline to contacting eBay to get that removed or trying to reach out to the buyer for a feedback revision request. I put a second Christmas tree up in the living room and look at this vintage Mr. Christmas topper. He is so cool. I'll give you a look at the entire tree here. It's a black Christmas tree and I put a lot of red, white, and a teal blue, honestly, ornaments. Not to be a patriotic tree, those are just the colors I ended up going with. There are some outstanding vintage ornaments on this tree. Really some showstopper, like mid-century pieces. Look at this little Santa Claus. And then there are ornaments from my childhood on here. Some of my very first ornaments I ever bought while I was out on my own. There's Delos first Christmas ornament, lots of really fun things. And then look at this little mid-century vintage Santa underneath. Another great habit to get into as a successful reseller would be to send offers daily. So in your active listings, you can sort by send offers eligible, and it looks like I can send offers on 68 items currently. So let's pull up those 68 items. I can select everything with one click, and then I can send offers. This brings up the ability to send out bulk offers. If you're not aware of this, then you may be leaving some sales on the table. The lowest that eBay is going to allow you to do is 5% off. I like to offer 10% off on a lot of items, and so tonight I'm feeling super generous. Let's offer 10% off all 68 of these items and see if we get any takers. Hopefully I will get some sales immediately, and if nothing else, wake up to some sales in the morning. I do allow counter offers because, well, the worst I could do is say no, right? And just like that, 68 buyers got offers from me on eBay. It has been a very nice and productive day for me. My day is not over. I'm going to edit this vlog now, and it is about 10:50. Oh my goodness, it's 10:56. I'm gonna get this vlog edited so that you guys can see it hopefully earlier tomorrow. And I'm super excited. So you're gonna be seeing this Wednesday. All right. Tonight, Wednesday night, which is tomorrow for me, but tonight for you guys, Wednesday night, December 8th, I am on with Dom, Primetime Treasure Hunter, and I need your vote. If you would please check out Dom, Primetime Treasure Hunter tonight. I will post a link in the description. You guys have to come over. I'm in a thrift battle and I really want to make it to the Sweet 16. So if you wouldn't care, come over tonight, vote for my items. I'm going to be bringing 5 items in competition to see who has the best thrifted items. So definitely see me over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that your day was super productive. I hope that your day tomorrow is 1% more productive than today was. If we grow by that much every single day, then just imagine you're gonna be 100% better in a little over 3 months. Thanks again so much for watching. God bless you. And remember, treat your business like your business. Alrighty.